The night air was heavy with the chill of early autumn, the kind that clung to your bones and whispered that winter wasn't far behind. The bridge stretched across the dark water like a silver scar under the city lights. Cars roared past in both directions, headlights flashing, but no one noticed the figure standing near the railing, her hands gripping the cold steel as if it were the only thing keeping her anchored to this world. Her breath came in short bursts, mist swirling with each exhale. Tears streaked her cheeks, cutting through the careful makeup that had once made her look untouchable. To the strangers who passed, she was invisible. To herself, she was already gone. But someone saw her. James Carter, the night janitor at the corporate tower 3 blocks away, had taken his usual shortcut home across the bridge. His work uniform still smelled faintly of disinfectant and floor wax, his boots scuffed from years of wear. He was a man who lived in the quiet spaces of life here, mopping floors no one thought about, emptying trash bins that filled again within hours. People rarely remembered his name, and he never expected them to. He should have kept walking. That's what most people did. But something about the way her shoulders trembled, the way her grip on the railing tightened as though preparing to let go, stopped him cold. "Don't jump," he said softly. His voice, rough from years of cigarette breaks he'd long since quit, carried over the hum of traffic. She turned sharply, startled, eyes red-rimmed and wide with fear and shame. For a moment, she looked like a child caught doing something forbidden. "Go away," she whispered, her voice cracking. James didn't move closer, but he didn't leave either. He knew better than to crowd someone standing on the edge. He simply took a step to the side, leaning casually against the railing a few feet away, as if this were just another evening stroll. "Can't do that," he said. "It's a long drop. You'll regret it, even if it's only for a few seconds." Her lips trembled. "You don't know anything about me." "You're right," James admitted. "I don't. But I know you don't want to die." "Not really. People who want to die don't cry that hard first." The girl's knees buckled slightly. She tightened her grip until her knuckles went white. "I can't. A broken bar. I can't take it anymore." James tilted his head, studying her in the faint glow of the streetlights. She wasn't just another lost soul. Her clothes, though wrinkled now, were expensive. The diamond studs in her ears glittered faintly. She carried the look of someone who belonged in boardrooms, not alleys. "What's your name?" he asked. She hesitated, her throat working, as though saying it out loud would break her. Finally, she whispered, "Claire." "Okay, Claire," James said gently. "My name's James. I clean floors for a living. Not a glamorous job, but it keeps the lights on. And I'm telling you, standing out here on a bridge in the middle of the night isn't the answer." Something about the simplicity of his words seemed to cut through the storm inside her. He wasn't asking her to explain. He wasn't telling her to be grateful for what she had. He was just a broken bother. Solid, present. Claire's lip quivered, and for a heartbeat, James thought she might let go. He inched a little closer, careful not to spook her. "Why don't you step back? Just for a minute. You don't have to tell me anything. You don't have to do anything. Just a broken bar. Step back." Her eyes met his, searching for judgment and finding none. Slowly, shakily, she shifted one foot behind her, then the other, until she was no longer pressed against the edge. James reached out and gently took her wrist, pulling her away from the railing and into the safer part of the sidewalk. As soon as she was off the edge, her body collapsed against his, racked with sobs. James held her awkwardly, patting her back like a father comforting a child. He didn't know who she was. He didn't know that in less than 12 hours, his world and her so would change forever. Because Claire wasn't just any young woman on the edge of despair. She was the daughter of Richard Hamilton, the CEO of one of the most powerful corporations in the city. And the janitor who pulled her from the bridge was about to become the unlikely center of a story that would ripple far beyond that cold night.